Hello and welcome to a weekend reading vlog. This weekend, it's the weekend of the 27th, and yeah, I just felt like doing a weekend reading vlog. I actually just finished my reading Black authors reading vlog, so that should be up already if you are so interested in more of my vlogs. That one was mostly focused on reading. This one will probably be more focused on just my life and stuff. I think I mentioned it in that vlog, but this week hasn't been the best mental health wise, and so I want to read some books that will make me feel happy and warm and fuzzy inside because I've been crying a lot. Isn't that fun? It's like 1 p.m. right now on Friday. I actually took the day off of work today because I haven't been feeling good. I'm also actually sick. I have a cold again. I was sick 2 weeks ago, and I think maybe I just never got better or whatever, because now I again have a stuffy nose and kind of a sore throat, which is great. I love it. But yeah, so it's 1 p.m. on a Friday, and I have eaten breakfast, and now I'm about to eat lunch because I'm starving again for some reason. My lunch is going to be leftover Thai food. But first, I wanted to unbox some boxes. I ordered some stuff on Amazon last week. The 20th of September was my birthday, and because of that, I bought myself some books because I'm a grown adult and I can do that. So I just want to show you guys the books that I bought. I will be doing a haul video. It might have already happened. I don't know when I'm going to post that video or do that video, but I am planning to do a haul, my third quarter book haul. Let's just open some boxes. So this box has a sports bra, which I will not show you guys, and it had this book, which I think I will be reading this weekend because a lot of my bad mental feelings, I guess, have to do with where I am in life. What am I doing? And I think reading a fun little book about adulthood will be good for me. So this book is called Am I There Yet? The Loop-de-Loop Zigzagging Journey to Adulthood by Mari Andrew. And it has a bunch of fun doodles. I see this all the time in bookstores and stuff, and I'm like, I want that. And as you know, or maybe you don't know, but now you know, I do love reading about books about adulthood, whether they help me or not. I don't think they're negatively affecting me, and I just enjoy that for me. There are more words than I thought. I thought this book was mostly doodles, but it does seem like there's some actual paragraphs. The other box is much heavier because I know what's in it. So first we have some pens. My other pen that I've been writing with for the past month, I've literally only had one pen of my preferred type of pen, and it has so little ink in there. I'm surprised it hasn't run out already, but this is my preferred pen, Pilot G2 with 0.5 millimeter tip. I use it for bullet journaling, regular journaling. Anytime I have to write, I use that pen. The next book that I'm gonna also be trying to read, because I buy new books and I want to read them. That's the goal of my book buying ban. I did kind of break my book buying ban buying these two books because I didn't have enough credits accumulated. If you want to know more about that, you can check out one of my haul videos. Like I said, I haven't been feeling good. It was my birthday, and I do think I'm going to read these relatively soon, and they're both pretty short books. So this one is Everyone's an Alien When You're an Alien Too by Jomny Sun. Is his name actually Johnny Sun? I don't know. But I've heard a lot of good things, and this is filled with cute doodles. This should take me no time at all to read. It's just about a little alien who comes to, I guess, survey Earth and learns all about Earth. And I've heard nothing but good things. And like I said, I'm looking for books to make me happy and joyful. Probably read this first, maybe tonight. I think I'm going to take a bath in the bathtub because that's self-care or something. I actually got a bunch of Lush bath bombs and stuff last week because, once again, it's my birthday, or it was my birthday. It's no longer my birthday. By the time you see this, it's probably been way past my birthday. And the other two books that I got, I actually got one more book other than this, but I'll have to unbox that later. I got the illustrated edition of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I've actually already read this edition. I read it from the library. I never wanted to buy it because it's really expensive, but I just decided to suck it up because these editions are really gorgeous. These are the only editions of Harry Potter that I actually own. I already have the Sorcerer's Stone, and I wasn't sure if I was just going to keep just that one and have it be the Sorcerer's Stone or collect them all. And I think I'm just going to try and collect them all because these editions are gorgeous. I've already read this one. I might reread it again. I don't know. But look at that. Look at Moaning Myrtle. This is so hard to get in the frame. Super duper excited to have this. It's illustrated by Jim Kay, in case you didn't know. And yeah. And the other book that I got, if you can take that one as a hint, I got Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, illustrated by Jim Kay. I haven't read this one yet, so maybe I'll start this weekend too. We'll see. Oh damn, this one's kind of creepy. I won't show you that. Once again, these editions are gorgeous and I'm so excited to have it. I would have bought Goblet of Fire 2, but it's not out yet, and I felt like I can definitely get it for cheaper after it comes out. Like, pre-ordering it is always going to be the most expensive you pay for it, and J.K. Rowling does not need my pre-orders, so I'm going to wait till it's cheaper. Oh my god, this is ripped! It's actually ripped. I'm so mad. I'm upset. Amazon will send me a return, I guess. Or not return, but will replace it. But now I have to go take it to the UPS store, which is so annoying. Still excited to have it, and it takes 2 days for shipping. I do have Amazon Prime because I am taking part in the downfall of our planet and our society. Now I gotta return that, which is annoying, but I'm not gonna let it get me down. Those are kind of the things I wanted to update you on. Right now I'm gonna eat some lunch, update my bullet journal, and like plan for the day. I have so many things that I need to do, even though it's already 1 o'clock, but I really need to clean my house. There's so much cardboard and messed up stuff because I finally got a couch. Can you see it? No, you can't actually see it. That's my couch. That stuff on it. So that couch came in a huge box that I actually cannot get rid of because the recycling bin for my building is full. Yeah, and I actually talked to one of my landlords this morning actually because he was outside, and I was like, hey, have you guys considered getting another recycling bin because this one fills up really quickly? And he was basically like, the city, blah, 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 zoning laws, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, you can definitely get at least one other recycling bin. I didn't say that though. The moral of that story is it's full, so I have nowhere to put any of my recycling. And yeah, and they don't pick it up until Monday, and it's Friday, so that's cool. So I just will keep that. I'm gonna try and flatten as many boxes as I can so that when it's not full, I can get all my recycling in, because I've just been collecting like cardboard for weeks now because I am pretty lazy when it comes to recycling things. And does recycling even do anything? Most places don't even recycle. Did you know that most of your recycling just goes in the landfill anyway? Because if one thing that's not even your thing messes up the batch, they'll just throw the whole thing away. Did you know that? In America, at least. So sometimes I feel like, is this all for no reason? Like, is this effort futile? But anyway, it makes me feel better to at least put things in the recycling bin. So why was I going on that rant? If you don't like me at my scarf, you can't have me at my not wearing a scarf. Anyway, okay. So it is 10 p.m. I'm about to go to bed, which is why I have the scarf on. But just wanted to update you guys on how Friday went. I did not really accomplish everything that I wanted to accomplish. The most important things that I wanted to do was like clean my apartment, and I cleaned my kitchen and my bathroom, but my living room and my bedroom are still a mess. As for reading, in this reading vlog, I actually did read. I took a bath, as you saw, and I used a bath bomb. I already forgot what the name of the bath bomb was, but it was from Lush, and it was like blue and had like gold sparkles that made the bathtub gold and stuff. But yeah, while I was in the bath, I read Everyone's an Alien When You're an Alien Too. Elibin. I assume the B is silent. This was so cute and heartwarming, just like everyone says. And I teared up at a part, like there was a little part on like loneliness, and I was like, wow, it me. So I was tearing up. And also just like my tear ducts have been really free flowing this week, so they were already open. But yeah, I finished this. It was really cute. It took me like 20 minutes. I'm gonna give it like 4 stars. Yeah, the artwork's really cute. Looks like that. Can you see it? It's hard to do with one hand. I know I sound sick because it's nighttime, and illnesses always sound like always worse at night, but I have suddenly overscheduled myself for tomorrow. I was really planning to do nothing except for clean and edit, but somehow I think I have scheduled myself for 2 dates. We'll see what happens. Right now I'm gonna go to bed though, because I'm tired, and like I said, I'm sick. For some reason scheduled myself to see people. I don't know why. I just feel like I'm ignoring being sick because I'm so annoyed because I was sick 2 weeks ago. Good morning, it's Saturday. I ate breakfast, I have my tea, because I'm still sick. I haven't read anything. Oh, actually I have. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys yesterday, and I am currently reading Truly Devious. I started it, I think I want to say like Wednesday or Thursday, I don't remember exactly when, but yeah, that is the audiobook I'm currently listening to, and yeah, I forgot to mention it. I think I want to say like 40% of the way through. I might be making that number up, but I'm like pretty far into the first half at least, and I'm really liking it. If you don't know, Truly Devious I think has been pretty popular on BookTube. It is by Maureen Johnson. It is a mystery that takes place in a dual timeline. It takes place in the past, in the 1930s, when this man who was like very rich decided to start a school for like special kids, kind of. I'm explaining this very badly, but like kids who are like prodigies or something. Like some kids were like really good at music, or like very like prolific readers, or like their regular schools were too easy for them, so he started a school for them. And then one day his family ends up kidnapped, and that mystery is never solved. And then that's the past timeline. And then the present day timeline, we follow a student who gets accepted to that school because it's still going, and her thing is that she solves mysteries. So she's attending to school to try and find out what happened with the family, like that mystery. And yeah, I'm really liking it. Like I said, this reminds me a lot of The Diviners by Libra Bray. So if you like that, I think you'll like this, at least from what I've read so far. Just like listening to the audiobook is giving me a similar feeling. I guess The Diviners takes place a little earlier in the 20s, and this takes place in the 30s, but something about the feeling really reminds me. It's not quite as creepy, but it is still a little bit creepy. I haven't read the rest of the Diviner series. I've only read the first book, but yeah, Truly Devious really reminds me of the Diviners, so there's that. And yeah, today I have lots of plans, even though I don't know why I have so many plans. I think I mentioned last night that I would like somehow scheduled myself for 2 dates. I only have 1 date today. The other one has been rescheduled for tomorrow. Somehow, some way, I'll go like weeks without a date, and then suddenly everyone I found on the apps wants to go out like in the same weekend. So I feel like that always happens. Like it's either like, oh, I haven't gone on a date in a month, or I just went on 3 dates all within the last like 2 days. Yeah, but we'll see. The one I'm supposed to go on today, we're supposed to go plant shopping. Like I told him, I was like, oh, I think I'm gonna go plant shopping. And he was like, oh, can I come? And I was like, sure, why not? So we'll see if he actually shows up. I'm never very trustworthy of guys showing up, but right now I want to clean. I'm currently doing laundry, and so I want to get my room in shape, and I might put my laundry away, I might not. Oh, that reminds me, I have to hang up my wet clothes. Reading wise, I think I'm gonna try and start the adulthood book whose name I literally forgot, but you saw me get it yesterday. Good morning. It is Sunday, the third day of this reading vlog, and the last day, I think, because this is supposed to be a weekend reading vlog, and this is the last day of the weekend. It is 10:30 a.m. Yesterday, I did not read anything additional to what I updated you guys on in the morning. I just ate breakfast and finished editing the video that's going up today. It's my Reading Arcs by Black Authors vlog. If you haven't seen that already, then you should check that out. I read Obviously by Akilah Hughes and Who Put This Song On by Morgan Parker. So if you're interested in hearing like my real-time thoughts on either of those books, then be sure to check that out. And yeah, after I finish updating you guys, I'm gonna go put on makeup because I have another date today. Oh, I should tell you about yesterday's date a little bit. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I went out with a different guy yesterday and we ended up going plant shopping. Oh, I should show you guys my plants. So I'll do that in a second. But yeah, we just walked around a bunch of stores and stuff, and I thought we had a nice time, but I guess he didn't, because I texted him and told him I had a good time and he did not respond, and it's been almost 24 hours, so I don't think I'm getting a response, which is fine. A little disappointing, but it's just the first date. What do you expect? It was kind of nice to be reminded that I can have a nice time going on a date. I've chosen to believe it is because he's intimidated by my intellectual prowess and good looks instead of any other reason, because those things make me feel good instead of actually finding fault within myself, because I'm great. Anyway, yeah, so that was yesterday, and then I came home and basically laid in my bed for like 3 hours because I'm a sloth. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna show you guys my plants that I got. It won't be that hard, and that's it. And now I'm gonna go on another date in about an hour, and obviously a different guy. Hopefully it goes well. We'll see. We're getting coffee, you know, standard date stuff. These are my plants. Look at that. The one on the left in the red is, I forgot what plant it is, but look at that. It's so pretty and nice. I have to repot it because they all came in like plastic pots, and I don't know if I want to keep those. The one on the right is a rosemary plant. I wanted to have like a full like indoor herb garden, but Home Depot's like choice of like herbs was not the greatest. I really wanted basil, but the basil plants they had were way too big. So I'm gonna see if I can find like a smaller one at like a grocery store or something. And then over here we have, it's a fern. This is a fern. I think I'm gonna try and find like a hanging planter and hang it up, because as you can see it like kind of hangs down, so I feel like it should belong in the air maybe. We'll see. And this is an old plant that's probably dead. The other day I like looked at my subscriber count and it was like way higher than what I had been seeing. Like I don't check my subscriber count like every day or anything, but yeah, it must have been like Friday. I realized that it was like way higher than what I thought it was or what I had been seeing. Like I had been stuck at around like 2,000. I mean, not stuck, but like I was around like 2,970, and I know that they changed how they show your subscriber count, so like it rounds, but I was around 2,970 for like a while, I think. When I saw it on Friday, I saw that I was at like 3,020, and I was like, wait, what? Where did all those come from? And I thought that maybe YouTube had just like messed up how they were showing me my subscribers, because they did just change how they do it at all, so maybe it like didn't update properly. So I just assumed I had been slowly gaining subscribers, because I also checked my analytics, because I was like, did I just gain like 50 subscribers in a day? And the analytics apparently hadn't like updated, I guess, because it showed me no, like I hadn't been gaining an abnormal amount of subscribers. So I was like, whatever, and I chalked it up to YouTube being buggy. So I tweeted about it, and I was like, oh, did YouTube like mess up my subscriber count, or did I gain 500, or did I gain 50 subscribers in a day? And either way, thanks for 3K. I also echo that sentiment. Thank you so much for getting me to 3,000 subscribers. I will talk about it more probably in my September wrap up. Whenever I do that video, we'll talk about that later also. But yes, thank you so much for that. And I tweeted about it, and also here's like something about my Twitter. I have almost all Twitter notifications off all the time. I have notifications off on my phone for almost every app except for my literal text messaging app, because I'm supposed to be trying to like use my phone less, and so I turned off notifications. But I do check my notifications pretty regularly because I do have them off. Moral of that story, I hadn't checked the notifications on that tweet, and so right now I'm watching YouTube videos, and then I was also on Twitter on my phone, because that's what people do. You use social media and you watch YouTube videos. That's what I do. So I checked my notifications on Twitter, and so it's been a couple days, and I saw that someone actually responded to that tweet like yesterday or a couple days ago, and it was like, oh, Chelsea Darling Reads gave you a shout out, and I was like, what? And you know what makes it even better? Literally, as I was reading that, I'm watching Chelsea Darling Reads' video where she gives me the shout out, and obviously I hadn't seen it yet because I'm only halfway through, and like I hadn't checked the description box or anything. This is her video. So I'm like watching this video, and literally at the same time someone told me she gave me a shout out, and it's so funny that it happens to be the video where she shouts me out. So I just wanted to share that. Also, thank you, Chelsea, for the shout out, and I wanted to share that with everybody. Separately, here's my like update for the vlog. So I went on that date with that guy. That was actually one of the worst dates I've ever been on. Maybe it was my fault. Oh, also the guy I went on a date with yesterday did text me back just to tell me he doesn't want to see me again. So that's fun. So I went on a date with a different guy today, and maybe I am bougie. I don't think I am. I don't think having this standard makes me anything. I just think that I put in effort. I put on makeup. I, got dressed, and he showed up and he looked like he rolled out of bed. So that was strike one. If I'm in a relationship and we're like a few months down the line, and obviously if we're like just relaxing at home, like it doesn't matter what you look like, but I think when you go out to meet someone for the first time, you should be putting your best foot forward. And if his best foot forward is wearing sweatpants and a t-shirt that was like 10 sizes too big, that's not for me. I'm sure he was a lovely guy, except not really, because I did then go, like, it's not like I just left. We got coffee, that was a date, and he just, maybe he didn't have any, like, home training? I don't know. I feel like a lot of the time I go on dates and I have a habit of just filling the conversation, and then guys don't ask me things about myself. So I decided for this one, since I was already annoyed with him, I was like, well, I was trying to see if he would ask me anything, and he didn't. We would sit there for like 5 minutes. I would start the conversation with asking him things, and he would go on a long-winded story, and then like they would also be easy things for him to just ask me back, like, oh, do you have any siblings? Long-winded story about his siblings or whatever. And then normally I feel like you ask, do you have any siblings or anything like that? Or like, what about you? Or something like that. And like he would just never reciprocate questions. And yeah, it was just a lot. And he wasn't that cute. So all in all, not a great date. Came home, was disappointed. And then I got here, and now I'm a little more perked up. Chelsea shouted me out. And do reverse shout outs work when the like discrepancy between subscribers like is so large? But in case you haven't heard of Chelsea Darling Reads, but she has a great channel. I love it. She reads mostly contemporary. She's running the Contemporary-thon, which unfortunately I'm not taking part in right now. By the time you see this video, I'm sure the Contemporary-thon is long over. Hopefully the next Contemporary-thon I'll be taking part. Reading wise, this is a reading vlog, remember that? I'm now 70-something% of the way through Truly Devious, which I'm really, really liking. Something like really big just happened, and I did not expect that to happen. So I'm really liking it. I think either I'll finish it today or maybe tomorrow after the vlog ends. We'll see. I think I might finish it today. I was gonna start the adulthood book, but then I didn't. I'm gonna finish watching this video. I'm going to go get Chipotle for dinner. I was going to film a video because I put on makeup, and I was gonna do eyeshadow and stuff because I usually do eyeshadow and lipstick for videos, but I don't really feel like doing that today, and I don't really feel like filming. So logistically it would work, but I want to have energy. I mean, I do kind of have energy, but a vlog is really different from a sit-down video, in my opinion. And I feel really bad because I do need to film the Back from Booknut Fest tag, which hopefully is up by the time you see this, because I'm like 3 weeks late with Starbucks now on that tag, and I'm literally in the video for that tag. And I wanted to do my October TBR, but I haven't set it up yet. I don't really know what I'm gonna read in October. I don't even know if I'm gonna do an October TBR. I didn't do a September TBR, and it was really kind of freeing. So I might not. We'll see. But then I was like, oh, maybe I'll do a readathon. But then looking at the readathons, I'm like, the idea of putting books into a like TBR with categories and stuff really sounds unappealing to me. So I don't know, maybe I'm just burnt out on readathons. We'll see again with that. I might do the Gilmore Girls readathon, even though it starts in 2 days. It's the 29th of September, in case you're wondering. I'm back here to open some boxes. There's a mosquito in my house, and now I'm terrified it's gonna bite me. So every time my hair touches me, I'm like, it's a mosquito. But yeah, I'm gonna open some boxes. Not all of these are books. I think only one of them. I think it's only two things, and one is a book and one is not. But I'm gonna show you both because why not? So this first thing, not a book. So here is the thing I got that's not a book. So I've actually already bought this, and then it came and it was cracked. So I returned it to Amazon and had to get a new one. This one is also a little bit cracked, but not as much as the other one. The other one was missing a chunk. So I'm gonna keep it, and it is supposed to be like a holder. It says for nails, but I'm gonna use it for makeup. I think that's what I'm gonna do after this clip, get all my makeup in it. And then the other thing is a book, I think. I think it's just one book, I don't know. I think it might be Harry Potter again. It's Harry Potter again. But hopefully this one is not ripped. I haven't had a chance to get to the UPS store to return the ripped one. But yeah, this one is not ripped and I'm excited. Oh my god, it's so heavy. But I already showed you guys this in the last clip where I unboxed it. Yeah, oh, and one more thing. I opened this box without you guys because I forgot I bought it. I also got Hunger by Roxane Gay. And yeah, that's it for this book haul. This is like half of my actual book haul, so if you're watching this vlog, you get a sneak peek. And I think that's it. Right now I'm gonna put all my makeup in that organizer, and maybe I'll listen to an audiobook. What I said before about Truly Devious, I'm not 75% of the way through. I think I got the numbers backwards, because when I went to open it again, I was 57% of the way through. So I think I thought it said 75. But now I'm 62% of the way through. Like I said, something big happened, and now we're really getting into solving a mystery kind of thing, and it seems really interesting, and I'm definitely enthralled, engaged. So I might just listen while I'm organizing. We'll see what happens. Hello, it's me, here to end the vlog. I actually have a lot to say before the actual ending of the vlog, but yeah, as you saw last night, I started Am I There Yet? The Loop-de-Loop Zigzagging Journey to Adulthood by Mari Andrew. Last night I read a chapter, and now I'm on this page has no page number, 41. I'm on page 41 of it. There's a little less than 200 pages. So I'm pretty confident I'll finish it sometime this week. I'm enjoying it so far. It's just like any other memoir type of book I've read. It has fun little doodles. I shall show you. Here's some. The main character, the author, used to live in Chicago, Illinois. And here's a doodle about the job she used to have in Chicago. And yeah, it's just a bunch of fun little doodles, and also some little essays about here's a thing about what happened in my life. She had one about work that I read, and one about her apartment catching on fire that I read. And yeah, so right now it's a fun little ditty. I know arson is a fun little ditty. I mean, I don't think it was arson, actually. I think it was just a natural disaster, the apartment catching on fire, but yeah. And I also, today, I finished Truly Devious, and even though technically I didn't read it during the weekend, or finish it during the weekend, I'm still going to talk about it here because I need to talk about it. That's the first time I felt that I need to really talk about a book in a while. So +1 for Truly Devious. I'm going to give it 4 stars, but it really could have gotten 5 stars if there wasn't an unnecessary romance. That clap did not work. The ending, second half, really threw me for a loop. I would have really loved it if there was an unnecessary romance. I thought the love interest was awful, the worst character ever, and the ending only proved that. He sucks. And I didn't understand their romantic relationship or attraction at all, or anything that happened with them as 2 characters. It didn't make any sense. Once again, I thought the love interest, David, was Awful. Probably one of the worst love interests I've read about in a long time, and I spend a lot of time in our relationships, and all of those love interests suck. So other than that though, like the actual mystery part was really intriguing. I really wanted to know what was going on. Like, I felt like the atmosphere, I think I talked about this earlier in the vlog, but Truly Devious really reminds me of The Diviners, and like the way the atmosphere was built up in Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson, it was so good. Like, I felt like I was in the 30s, like at this mountain cabin place. It's not really a cabin, mountain mansion. Like, I felt like I was there that night when the family got kidnapped. It was a lot. I kind of liked that part a little better, just because I felt like the atmosphere was so well done. Present day with Stevie, I also really enjoyed. I liked seeing Stevie try and solve the mystery. However, I did think Stevie is one of those people where you're like, oh, they're smart, but they have no common sense. Maybe I just need to read more adult mysteries, but it always bothers me so much when these young characters who actually are around like good people, or even if they're not around good people, never want to call the cops. Like, you're 16. What are you doing? Why do you have to be the one to do this exactly? Like, I truly believe after the stuff she found out, she could have called the cops a lot earlier, and probably the situation they're in wouldn't have even happened. I'm just saying. But like I said, I really enjoyed it. I'm contemplating reading The Vanishing Stair like really soon. I have already ordered it from my library, but I don't know if I want to read it like immediately, because the third book, which I can't remember the name of, doesn't come out until, I want to say, February, so I will have to wait a while for that. So I don't know if I should wait until like November or December to read The Vanishing Stair, so that way it'll be like a little more spread out, but also still fresh in my mind a little bit, instead of having the 2 books back to back and then me being like, what's going on in February? So I'm contemplating that. I did, like I said, already order the audiobook from my library, so if it comes in earlier and I don't have anything else I want to read more, I might potentially read that next. I finished 2 books in this vlog technically, and I started another. So I finished Everyone's an Alien When You're at Alien 2 by Johnny's Son. I don't know how to say it. Like, should I say it like the bad way on the cover? Which I'm also not going to go get the book because it's so far away and I'm not wearing pants. I finished Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson. Oh, and I gave Everyone's an Alien 4 stars. Truly Devious also gets 4 stars. Could have been 4.5 at least if that romance wasn't in there. And I'm currently reading Am I There Yet? Yeah, so I think that's it for the vlog. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you have any opinions about any of the books that I mentioned, anything I did this weekend, let me know in the comments down below. If you like those little bullet journal clips, please let me know. If you didn't like them, I guess also let me know, but I'll probably still include them because I think more people like them than don't. But yeah, comment anything you feel like saying down below. If you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a video. Thank you again so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!